So my name is Sam. I'm from Kansas and I'm currently a sophomore at Oklahoma Wesleyan, and I've been studying to become a missionary. It is just something that God's been putting on my heart for the longest, to be able to go overseas to those who haven't had an opportunity like us to really encounter Jesus and to go over there and spread the gospel. So growing up, I've always been surrounded by a lot of multicultural people, and really grew up in a multicultural aspect. And so it's kind of been from day one that it seems as if I've been trained up to be able to cross some cultural boundaries and to really try to connect with other people and to be able to witness to them. So last summer, I was given the opportunity to work with a multicultural church plant up in DC to help them with what they need growing in their community. Now this year at school, I've been a student mentor, helping to guide incoming students with what they want to do, and I'm trying to kickstart a program on campus to better help incoming foreign students become more aware to the differences in culture so that they can better get used to what it's like in America. In Matthew 9, we see that Jesus says, "The harvest is plentiful and the workers are few," and God's really put on my heart to be one of those workers. And He's been opening up doors and giving me an opportunity to go to a place where the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. This is a place that less than 1% of them have even encountered the gospel or heard of Jesus. So about this area where I'm going to, it's a restricted area, so I'm not able to go into a lot of detail about where it is I will be going and what we will be doing. With the call to missions, there is a necessity of support. I'm going to be real with you. The purpose of the video is to help raise support for my missions trip. And so I don't want to guilt trip any of you into giving, but if you do feel like giving, I just ask that you give what God has put on your heart, and for everyone to just keep me lifted up in prayer so that the funds do come through, so that I do reach my deadline of money fundraise by May 25th so that I can go overseas. For those of you that do feel called to give, we'll put instructions on how to give in the description below. And I want to make it clear that any money given is given for missions, and it's just dedicated for missions through global partners.